Hey guys, we're back. Today I'm going to bring you guys my updated dinosaur deck profile. This is an updated version of my last tournament. From when I last played in a tournament. It's just my updated winning deck profile. Pretty much that's all it is. So without further ado, let's get into it. So starting off with the boss monsters, we play the usual. Let me just get those real quick. The 2 UCT, just 2 of them, and then the 1 Pankratops. Pankratops, it has a quick effect where you could tribute any Dino Wrestling monster on the field, or including itself, and pop 1 card your opponent controls. Yeah, and if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can special summon this card from your hand. UCT, it has to be special summoned by banishing 2 dinosaurs from grave. But there are cards that can bring it out, ignoring the summoning conditions. And what it does is you can destroy 1 monster on your hand, in your hand or on your field, and that could be any monster. It doesn't even have to be dinosaur. And then you can Book-a-Moon your opponent. And when this attacks a defense position monster, you inflict 1,000, then send it to grave. It sends to grave, not destroying. So yeah, pretty dang good boss monster lineup. Next off, we're playing the 1 Giant Rex and the 1 Tyranno Infinity. Tyranno Infinity, it's a game winner. Giant Rex, it's just really good. Yeah. So, sorry guys, just let me get the next card. Next off, we're playing the 3 copies of Miscellaneosaurus, and also the 3 copies of Oviraptor. So what Miscellaneosaurus does is you can send it from your hand to the graveyard, and then your dinosaur monsters that you control are unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. Yeah. So and then you can banish this card, and then dinosaurs from your graveyard equal, and then special summon a monster whose level equals the number of dinosaur monsters banished. So let's say you banish 2 dinosaur monsters and the Miscellaneosaurus, you can special summon a level 3. So yeah. And Oviraptor, what it does is when it's summoned, you can send her out a dinosaur monster, and then you can destroy 1 level 4 or lower dinosaur monster on your side of the field to bring a monster back from grave. I like to use that with the babies all the time. Next off, we're playing the 3 Babyceratosaurus and the 2 Petite. Babyceratosaurus does when destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon a level 4 or lower dinosaur monster from your deck. When Petite Pteranodon is destroyed by a card effect, then you can special summon a level 4 or higher. But it cannot attack this turn, but you can still use its effects. I like to use that to bring out Pankratops or some other level 4. Or, my fan favorite, my Dagora and the Mad Flame Kaiju. Yeah, we are playing Kaijus in this deck. We got the 1 Gamseel, the 1 Jizakuru, and the 2 Dagoran. Yeah, they're pretty self-explanatory, so they don't even need an explanation. Next, for the hand trap lineup, we are playing 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, 3 copies of Effect Veiler. What Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring does is whenever your opponent adds, sends, or specials a monster from the deck, you can discard that card and negate the effects. Then, what Effect Veiler does is during your opponent's main phase, you can, just negate a monster effect for the rest of the turn. So yeah, pretty good, but you have to send it to graveyard. It has to hit grave in order to resolve. So yeah, pretty good there. Next off, for the hand traps, we play 1 Nibiru and 1 Infinite Impermanence. Well, the reason I play this many cards, the reason I play the 1 Infinite Impermanence and the 1 Nibiru, because I don't have any more copies of them still. I'm still trying to get 2 more Nibiru and 2 more Infinite Impermanence. I had a chance with some OTS packs. I pulled a Super Polymerization ulti rare, but too bad I didn't get that Nibiru. It happens though. Everyone gets that bad luck, but some people get the good luck, and I got good luck with that. Next, for the spells, we play 3 copies of Lost World. We are not playing the Terraforming in here. It's just not worth it in my opinion. I try to keep this card consistent at 40 cards. I just don't have room for it, honestly. But yeah, Lost World's pretty good. Doesn't even need an explanation. And then we play 3 copies of Fossil Dig. What this does is searches a level 6 or lower dinosaur monster from your deck to your hand. So yeah, pretty dang good. Next off, we play the 2 copies of Double Evolution Pill. This card here is a card you want to see in your hand. You want to see this in your hand because we do not have access to the, what's it called, Animadorned Archosaur. But it's a really good card, and yeah, it needs more love. It just needs more love in the hand. Next off for the spells, you're playing 2 copies of Interrupted Kaiju Slumber for the Kaijus. What this does is blows up the field, then you special summon 2 Kaijus with different names from the deck. Then you can actually banish this card from your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, and add a Kaiju from your deck to your hand. So yeah, pretty good. I like it for that Dark Hole effect. Next off for the draw power, 1 Pot of Extravagance, because I don't have a single other copy. Yeah, I was gonna get 2 more copies of the Ultra Rare, but someone outbidded me on eBay, so yeah, I couldn't get those, and it's really hard to find these for me, or at least at a cheap price. Last card we play in the deck, 1 Dark Ruler, that I really cannot find anyone getting rid of their commons. I found this as I got this for like $15, but that's when it was still $15. Yeah, that's like before the common came out, but hey, I finally playing it in the deck, finally found it, and now it's ours. Next off for the extra deck, we play the 2 copies of Logia, and then 2 copies of Dolka. What these cards do is, with Dolka, you can negate a monster effect. That's what this is. Detach a material, negate a monster effect, and it's not once per turn, which is great. Logia, that one is a summon negate and a spell and trap negate. So yeah, pretty good there. Next off, we play the 1 Dweller and the 1 Tornado Dragon. Tornado Dragon destroys set spell or trap, I believe. No, I think it's 1 regular spell or trap. Yeah. And then Abyss Dweller negates graveyard effects. Next off, we play 1 Digesto Emriel, 1 Evil Storm Exciton Knight, 1 Gallant Granite. Gallant Granite searches our Nibiru. Evil Storm Exciton Knight is a nuke for the field. Digesto Emriel, that's just more draw power. Next off for the Nightmare Engine, we run the 1 Griffin, 1 Unicorn, and 1 Phoenix. Phoenix, I believe that destroys a spell or trap. Yeah, it destroys a spell or trap by discarding 1 card. Then if it's co-linked, draw a card. Unicorn, that one shuffles a card from your opponent's field back into the deck. Then you draw a card, but only if it's co-linked you can draw a card. Also, you have to discard for cost. And Griffin, I don't actually know what that one does yet, but I just put it in here because it's a good extender. But that's the Nightmare Engine. Next off, we play Saruja Skulldread. What this does is, when it is link summoned, if you use 2 or more monsters to summon it, if you summon a monster to a position it points to, this link monster points to, that monster will gain 300 attack and defense. If you use 3 or more monsters for its summon, then you get to special summon a monster to a zone this card points to. Then if you use 4 or more monsters for its link summon, then you can draw 4 cards and then place 3 of your cards on the bottom of the deck in any order from your hand. So yeah, pretty good. Next off, we play 1 Appaloosa, Monster Negate. Then we play 1 Borrelsword Dragon. This got a reprint in Maximum Gold, so it's really good now. Really cheap and affordable. Same thing with Appaloosa. And this cannot be destroyed by battle, and it just breaks boards, dude. What I like to do with this is... attack with it. Then I attack with this. Well, actually I attack with this to all those monsters that I book a moon. Attack with Borrelsword directly. Effect of Borrelsword. Switch this to defense position, and then attack again. And this is at 3,200 defense, honestly, so pretty dang good. But yeah, Borrelsword and Appaloosa, pretty good cards. So yeah, that'll wrap up the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to visit my local card shop, All Stars Cards and Gaming, and get your exclusive All Stars Cards and Gaming playmat today. They sell. I don't know how much they specifically sell these for. I forgot, but I'll make sure to tell you guys in the description below. See you guys. Peace.